Okay, we've got it recording then, I think, and we've got everybody on mute. So welcome everybody to our Monday Momentum Zoom. Let me see, do the slide for me. Oh, missed a little bit off the agenda, but we've got our end of period 3 recognition. And then we've got some dates for your diary. We've got some back to basics retail training. And then we've got our sponsor workshop 6, which is going for gold, which Claire's put together, which is, I've just seen her slide, so I'm really excited at listening to that. It's our last of our sponsor workshop. So, you know, it's going to pull everything together now for those of you that are sponsoring and team building. And then we'll have a little time for a review and chat. So let's get started with our recognition. You'll have to bear with me, I've got a bit of a cold today. I've got loads to get through, so I'll do my best. Welcome rewards for period 3. 88 people hit welcome rewards. I think that is one of our biggest ever. Absolutely fantastic. That's 88 boxes of catalogues going out to all of the new people to get them off to that fast start, which is a great incentive that the company lay on for us. So welcome rewards 1 have been achieved by Mary, Christopher, Gillian, Alicia, Tony, Kathleen, Leanne, Nicola, Becky, Bernice, Danielle, Kerry, Medina, Zoe, Kelly, Natalie, Tara, Michelle, Lisa, Amanda, Natasha, Haley, Linda, Natalie, Natalie, I don't know how you say that, sorry, Kerry, Samantha, Chloe, Sandrine, Emma, Lisa, Emma, Claire, Emma, Bethan, Helen, Belu, Danielle, Alice, Christina, and we have more, Callum, Andrea, Emma, Laura, Kirsty, Pauline, Kevin, Eleanor, Chantel, Catherine, Jade, Maria, Samantha, Stevie, Leah, it says Miss L. Smith, I'm not sure who that is, Helen, Lee, Hayley and Sarah. Receiving their welcomes 1 and 2 this period, we've got Ranjet, Jess, Kirsty, Donna, Chloe and Emily. Receiving their welcome rewards 2, we've got Vicky, Patricia, Sophie and Grace. And welcome rewards 2 and 3, we've got Kathy, Ryan, Sarah and Sheila. And their welcome rewards 3, we've got Gillian, Autumn, Lisa and Debbie and Steve. So well done to all of you for achieving that, and well done to all of the sponsors as well that have supported your new people to get off to such a great start with their business. Okay, so our top retailers for period 3, this is personal sales. I'm just going to hide the pictures. So we've got ourselves, we did 1,915, and then in second place I am absolutely delighted for Karen. She set her target at the beginning of the period. She's done absolutely fantastic. This is really the second full period of getting stuck in, and she really has got stuck in. She's really building momentum in her Facebook group. She's getting out with her catalogues as well, providing excellent customer service. So in second place, really so new in the business, absolutely delighted for you, Karen, with £1,632 worth of sales. We've got Paul Grimes. Some of you heard Paul's amazing testimonial at the Momentum meeting on Saturday. I really don't know how he has achieved so much in his short life. But Paul's been in our business now for 8 years, and in third place he's built himself a great customer base with £1,604 worth of sales. Then in fourth place we've got Ryan. Now I know Ryan's fairly new to the business, absolutely storming period, Ryan. I think you're over in Ireland. We were hearing all about you at the Momentum meeting with Emma and Mark, with €1,964. Absolutely fantastic period, Ryan. And in 5th place, we've got Kira and Tom with €1,791. They're over in Ireland too. In 6th place, we've got John and Carol with 1,360. In 7th place, Sheila Williams. I think this is a new name on here, so well done, Sheila. £1,234. In 8th place, Emma and Mark. We met them at our meeting for the first time on Saturdays. It was lovely to meet you guys. Absolutely fantastic period. Personally retailing 1,175. We've got in 9th place, Kate Bancroft with 1,082. In 10th place, we've got Natalie and Mark with 1,042. In 11th place, we've got Debbie and Steve with 1,026. In 12th place, we've got Sarah with 1,014. In 13th place, we've got Peter Hooker with 979. Sorry? Just going to mute you. Becky, can you just mute yourself, my love? Thank you. We've got Joe Warman in 14th place with 947. We've got Bev Allen in 15th place with 946. In 16th place, we've got Helen and Paul Wilson with 836. We've got in 17th place Lisa with £800 worth of sales. In 18th place, we've got Kirsty with 795. In 19th place, we've got Sally with 743. And in 20th place, we've got Stacey with 726. And I just want to do a little shout out for Leslie, Team Whittington. Leslie's personally retailed £1,350, and Gemma in Leslie's teams also hit the 1,000 club, doing 1,022. So well done to all of you on there, personally achieving so much in a period. So absolutely fantastic. Now we're just going to have a little peep at our top 20 businesses for period 3. As a matrix group as a whole, we did £72,955, just short of 73,000. Absolutely flipping awesome. The business is back into that real momentum. We're seeing such growth now with everybody. Absolutely fantastic to see these results for everybody, you know, as the businesses are growing. In first place, we've got Helen and Paul Wilson with 62,069. In second place, we've got Team Kinsella with Chris and Claire, 61,233. Rachel and James back in the 25k club, absolutely brilliant, 25,600. Hannah and Lewis, not far off their best period ever. Fourth place, 13,824. In fifth place, Harriet and Alistair smashing their way through the 10k club. Absolutely brilliant, 10,553. Jo Warman holding her gold pin level for the second period on a run. Absolutely amazing. Nearly got that 10k club, Jo, but absolutely brilliant. In sixth place, 9,916. In seventh place, we've got Stacey Roberts with 5,764. With Claire and Mark Pemberton in eighth place, 5,138. In ninth place, holding her 18% pin level, absolutely brilliant, Sarah, in second point now for Go 18, sorry. Absolutely brilliant, 4,444. Stacey moving up, 10th place, 4,422. Bevan Paul in 11th place with 3,737. Kathy and Jeff in 12th place with 3,200. We've got Emma and Mark Hunter. Emma Hunter and Mark, sorry, with 3,190. Kate Bancroft, 3,185. Best period ever, I believe. 15th place, we've got Natalie and Mark. Brilliant. 2,960. Danielle and James in 16th place, 2,804. Sinead and Darren, €3,500. Jay and Lee with 2,798. Absolutely fantastic. Moving up the pay plan. We'll hear that in a moment. But I know you've had a few challenges this period with personal, family stuff going on. So absolutely fantastic period for you guys. Francis and Ryan in 19th place with €3,466. And Kira and Tom in 20th place with 3,435. And a little shout out for Leslie Whittington, back to 18% with a £4,371 turnover. We've had 187 new team members join in the last 4 weeks. And, you know, goes a massive shout out to Joe Warman. I've never known anybody sponsor so many people into this business. You are a recruiting machine, Joe Warman. 33 new team members in the last 4 weeks. Absolutely crazy. But well done to you in first place. We've got Rachel and James, 20 new team members. Brilliant, Rachel and James. We've got Chris and Claire, Sarah and Carl with 11. Claire and Mark and Danielle with 9. We've got Natalie and Mark, Jay and Lee and Kate with 7. Emma and Claire with Mark and Claire, sorry, with 6. And we've got Hannah and Lewis, Bevan Paul and Angela with 5. Somebody unmuted themselves. Melanie, lovey, can you just mute yourself, please? Getting a bit of interference. Just going to mute you, my love. And we've got then Helen, ourselves, and Harriet and Alistair and Patricia with 4. Janine, Tracy with 3. Kira, Tom, Susan, Bev Allen, Debbie and Steve, and Sophie with 2. Then we've got Jane, Jen, Cheryl, Annette, Stacey, Claire, Jen, Richard, Samantha, Siobhan, Roxanne, Kathy, Ryan, Sandrine, Sarah, Baloo, Kevin, Marie, and Donna, all with 1. So well done. If you are brand new and you're not sure about what all of this is, the recruiting and the sponsoring side of the business, then please speak to your sponsor. We have a great system in place, all the tracks to run on, so we can help and support you if you want to get involved with sharing this amazing opportunity. Okay, so our top new business sales for period 3. Absolutely fantastic, Jay and Lee. I'm not sure whether you're on here tonight, but for the new team members that you brought in the last 4 weeks, they have created £1,987 worth of sales, which is absolutely unbelievable. Well done. Fantastic coaching going on here. Fantastic support with your new team members. So absolutely brilliant. And Rachel James following closely behind in second place with 1,958. We heard from Rachel maybe not the last Zoom, the Zoom before, about getting your team off to a fast start. Certainly does support new team members. So well done in second place. Joe Warman, the recruiting machine, she's in third place with 13,059. Claire and Mark very closely behind in fourth place with 1,238. Natalie and Mark in fifth place, 995. And we've got Patricia in sixth place absolutely fantastic, this, Patricia, because I know you're very new to the business. So to be supporting your new people like this is absolutely fantastic. 784. Danielle and James, 701. In 8th place, we've got Harriet and Alistair with 693. In 9th place, we've got Hannah and Lewis with 660. And in 10th place, we've got Sarah and Carl with 539. So well done to all of you there. Now, a massive congratulations. This is moving up the sales plan for the first time, hitting 10% bonus level. I'm going to read the names out, and then if anybody wants to come on and say anything, then please feel free. We've got Debbie and Steve, Kathy, Lisa, Patricia, Sarah, Sheila, Kevin and Kirsty, all hitting their 10%, which means they've all personally achieved 650 bonus points, £780 or €978 in the last 4 weeks in their business. So does anybody want to come on and say a little anything about their team members?
Can I come on and just say something about Kevin?
Of course you can.
Just want to say, absolutely amazing, Kevin. I mean, you spent two and a half weeks in hospital, so you've done it all from your hospital bed.
Wow.
Your first period, you recruited 2 people, which is amazing. I just want to say well done, and it's just amazing what you've done.
Can I say something for Patricia, please?
Sorry, Rachel, I just muted myself while I was blowing my nose. Of course you can.
That's all right. I just want to say how proud I am of Patricia. I mean, she's fairly new in the business. She's signed up 4 new team members.
Wow.
And to get 10%, I mean, she was so close actually to 13. And I believe that she's going to smash 13 this period. But she's just amazing. She's so coachable, and she's very, very. She plugs into all the meetings and the Zoom meetings and everything, and she's helps as much as she can. But I know that she's in really close contact with her team members as well. She's doing amazing. So well done, Patricia.
Can I say something about Debbie Underhill?
Yes, of course you can.
Debbie's an absolute pleasure to work with in our business. She asks me a million questions every single day, but I know she takes that information away, she absorbs it, she wants to learn so much, and she's recruiting, so she's always wanting to pass on the information to her team. I know we've been talking loads today about goal setting, and she's messaged all her team, getting their goals for this period, and to come in and smash her 10% and be in the £1,000 club as well. I'm just absolutely amazed. I know she wants that 13% this period, and with an attitude and work ethic that she's got, it's definitely going to be achievable. So well done, Debbie.
Oh, fantastic. That's lovely to hear. Thank you, Harriet.
Hey, Helen, can I say something about Sarah?
Yes, of course you can.
She's been in the business just roughly about 6 weeks now, and so that was her first full period. And she's done everything online, and within her first period, full period, she got over £1,000 retail. And it's just from the buzzing and the absolute excitement from her group. She's going through the whole of her business, totally oblivious to how she is. She just doesn't see it herself.
Oh.
But she's running on pure excitement and a fuel. It's just working for her, and it's just happening. And she amazes herself every day with how well she is. I'm constantly reassuring her, but I just know she's going to go far. Just with how brilliant she's doing in a group. And she's already got about 1,400 members. So yeah, she's doing fantastic. And so she's just brilliant to work with. I just buzz off their excitement as well. She's doing fantastic.
That's lovely. Thank you. Anybody else?
I'm not sure if Tracy is on. Is Tracy Rayner on?
I'm just going through now just to see who is actually on, because I'm not caught up tonight. I can't see her. Want to say anything? Can't see her, Rachel.
No. Okay, can I just say something on her behalf, please, for Lisa Helm?
Yeah.
Lisa is absolutely flying. I mean, she personally retailed her 10% herself. But to be honest, I'm so excited for Lisa because she's so helpful in the chat. I mean, she's certainly training herself as well. You can tell that she's using the DSA, she's using the tools that is there to help her, you know, build her business, and she's just so helpful with everybody within the team. And I know that she's just starting to team build herself now, so I'm just so excited to see her grow even further. So yeah, well done, Lisa.
Brilliant stuff. Oh. Okay, is that everybody? We will do another opportunity for shout out if anybody comes on in the meantime. Anybody's just a bit delayed. Okay, so our next slide. I mean, I kind of already recognised Karen when we did the retail. I just think, Karen, I'm not sure whether I've seen you on Snipe. Absolutely fantastic, because you have really been in such a short period of time. 10% last period, set the goal to do 13% this period. You know, was determined to do that right to the end, and, you know, absolutely delighted that you've achieved your 13%. And I've been hearing so many great things about Ryan. I can see Ryan's on. I'm not sure if Emma and Mark are on, or if Harriet or somebody wants to do some recognition for Ryan. I know he's very new in the business, and you know, absolutely storming period. I think it was 10 and 13%.
Yeah, Emma and Mark are on, but their mic's not working.
Yeah.
So she's just messaged me saying, "Can I give the recognition?"
That's
for
fine.
her?
Absolutely.
We met, obviously, Mark and Emma. They came along to the meeting. We've met them before, and they're so excited for Ryan and this journey he's encountered on with his Clean Easy business. He has personally retailed his 10 and 13% this period, and this is a guy who joined us 6 weeks ago. He's starting to recruit now, so this week he recruited his first person over the weekend, and they've gone in to hit their first welcome award within a couple of days. So he's learning, and he's getting all of that coaching and excitement from Emma and Mark, and really using it in his business. And me and Alistair are going to meet him in a couple of weeks. He's coming over for a little road trip from Belfast, so we can't wait to see him, because I know, you know, 15% with building a team this period is so on the cards for him. I'm just so excited, and so are Emma and Mark. Couldn't be prouder of you guys.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, and then moving up, 15% movers. Wow. Jay and Lee and Emma and Mark, absolutely brilliant. Shall we start with Rachel, possibly recognising Jay and Lee? They're definitely on here tonight. I've just checked.
Yeah, well, for Jay and Lee, I mean, as you know, they've got a personal, they've had some personal issues, and for them to achieve the 15%, I mean, is just absolutely flipping awesome, because they've had so much going on, and they've still been there supporting and working closely with their team. You know, their personal retailers been there as well, leading from the front. And I mean, as you see with the new business sales, it's just incredible what they have done with everything that is being going on. I'm so proud of them both. And she's set her goals now for this period as well, which I believe that she's just going to smash. But yeah, I'm just so proud and excited for these two. Absolutely amazing. So well done to you both, Jay and Lee.
Thank you, Rachel.
Hi, guys.
Oh, sorry, guys. We're at the hospital, so I'm losing signal.
It's okay, darling. We'll get it all recorded.
Okay.
You can watch it back. Don't worry. We know family always comes first, my love.
Thank you very much, Helen.
Take care. So, Harriet, do you want to do a Mark?
Yeah, I gave, obviously, this couple massive recognition at our key meeting, well, Matrix Momentum meeting on Saturday. They, right from the beginning, have switched onto everything, onto the weekly Zooms. You know, they set their goals each period with me and Alison. This is a couple who joined at the end of last year, and they've just gone from strength to strength with the support from me and Alistair, from Stacey. And I'm so excited for this couple. Honestly, me and Alistair have been speaking to them today about, you know, what their goals are for this period and how they're going to qualify for Krakow. And I'm so excited. I'm so proud to have them in our business. And they are, you know, this business gives you a lot of things, but the friendships that you make along the way, and we really have made fantastic friends with Emma and Mark, and it was so great to have them at the meeting on Saturday and get them to see, you know, that the other success around them. And I think switching into these meetings and coming along makes such a difference to your business, and they're just going to grow and grow massively. I can't wait.
Oh, fantastic. Yes, it was lovely to meet you guys on Saturday. We always like to put faces to names. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, and we've got more yet to come. So who have we got now? Stacey at 18%. Absolutely fantastic. First step on the tarmac for her Go 18. And I think, again, Harriet, it's your recognition.
And I think I should stop pressing my mute button. Honestly, our team have blown us away this period, and Stacey, you know, Stacey has so much going on in her life, little ones, you know, trying to run a household and trying to push forward in this business. I'm so pleased. It was touch and go on that last day of the period, and she pushed and pushed to get this 18%. I'm so proud of her, and she's set this period up now well from the start. She's really focusing on getting her retail herself and pushing her team, because she wants minimum 18% this period. I think she can easily do more. I'm so pleased for her to get that Go 18%, the first step towards that incentive. Yep. You know, I'm just so excited, absolutely buzzing for these people getting these bonuses. It's amazing.
Brilliant, Harriet. Great to see you bring in so many people. I know Rachel put a lovely post up, excuse me, but you're really getting to grips now with the coaching and supporting your team and bringing your team on. It's lovely to see so many people in your dream team achieving new levels of bonuses, and, you know, how you've got to grips with everything. You know, just absolutely so excited for both of you, Harriet and Alistair. Right, okay, so what have we got next? More exciting recognition. Las Vegas! We had 2 new team members joining the Las Vegas qualifiers today. Absolutely on pins, nail biting today, wasn't it just? So who's going to be joining us in Las Vegas? Well, without a doubt, no lady other than this should have achieved it. On part 2 qualifier, Jo Warman is joining us in Las Vegas! Woo-hoo! So excited for you, Jo. Oh, getting too emotional now. I'll do the next one, and then I'll let Claire there if you want to come on and say a few things, Claire. But without a doubt, you've been determined, focused on this, Jo. So absolutely, so well deserved. And then wild card winner. Couldn't bloody believe it, Claire and Mark Pemberton joining us in there. You know, it's all about doing what you need to do, and you've done what you've needed to do. You've got your points, your name was in the hat. It could have been anybody, and I'm absolutely delighted Claire and Mark are going to be joining us in Las Vegas too. You know what, there was so many of you in with a chance. You've all worked so hard, really wanted everybody to come with us. But absolutely delighted to see, you know, more qualifiers. Obviously, there's already Chris and Claire and Rachel and James and myself going. So excited. It's going to be an amazing trip. These things are there. If you want them, take them. You know, you've just got to work hard and do everything that it takes. But absolutely fantastic. Claire, do you want to come on and add anything?
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Honest to God, I don't know how my heart took it today. I'm just totally blown away. I mean, like you say, Jo, there's nobody else going to beat that. I'm sorry, but Jo totally and utterly worked butt off for that. She really did. She totally deserved it, and I'm just thrilled. I'm so glad that she got it. I really am. We're going to have a scream. And then Claire and Mark giving me a heart attack today watching that live. Oh my God, they've worked so hard, and I do believe it's not just down to the luck of the draw. They've worked really hard to get lots of tickets in that draw, and that's why they got picked. And I just think that we're going to have so much fun, and we're going to be, I think, the biggest team there, I think, aren't we? With the most team members, so come on the Matrix Group. We're going to have so much fun in Las Vegas. I'm just so excited, and I just hope that everyone can see what we've got in our hands here and what is to offer. I mean, Jo has not even been in the business a year yet. So if any new people are looking at this and thinking that this is out of your reach or that, you know, you have to be in the business a long time before you can get trips, it's really not the case. If you want it, you can come in and you can get them really fast. Rachel has only been in the business a year and she's had 2 trips, so, and a car and everything else. So, you know, come on, you can do this after a really short time. I think Rachel only been in 4 months when she qualified for her first trip. So I hope everybody can push for these and be ready and excited for the next one to be announced.
Yeah, Michael said the next one's going to be announced quite soon now, so that's really exciting. And I think it's Richard Chandler that said at one of his trainings, it's hard work for a short period of time. If you really want these things, you've got to just do everything that it takes. And I know there's so many of you that did everything that you could possibly do. It really could have been any one of you. And, you know, like I say, there is so many of you who had our fingers and toes and everything crossed today. But, you know, that's the way it goes, isn't it? It's the luck of the draw. If you want to go on these things, it's about making sure that you do everything to get qualified for them. So absolutely delighted with that. Okay, so some there isn't going to be any trophies updates because they've not been updated as of yet, but we will update them on the group as soon as we hear. So many of your last period on the trophies. I can't believe that it won't be the same again. So really looking forward to seeing the updates on the trophies. Dates for your diary then. So if you are new, every Monday it's our Matrix Motivation Monday Zoom. Different topics every week, trying to help you learn and understand the business. You know, we break it down, we share success stories, we help you with personal development. There are retail trainings, there are sponsoring trainings. There's a really good variety of updates and knowledge and inspiration that's going to help you to move your business forward. On Tuesdays, the Vista Group have their opportunity presentations. So if you have people that are interested in joining, they will present that opportunity for you on your behalf, so you can use that as a tool to build your business. And on Thursdays, the Vista Group have their inductions and leadership and lifestyle training sessions also. Now, our next Matrix Momentum meeting, so the actual physical meeting that we have over in Runcorn, is on the 5th of May. We're not having any in April due to the Las Vegas trip, so just pop that in your diary. We start at 2 o'clock, it's in Runcorn, we have all the information in the group, but come along and join us because it is about rubbing shoulders with the successful people. It's not just the Matrix Group, we've got some gold SEDs, silver SEDs, bronze SEDs in the group that are joining us, some fantastic leaders that really know about this business, that are sharing that training with us, and they're all supporting one another, moving this business forward. So, you know, it's an absolutely fantastic opportunity to come and learn at that next level. If you're serious about your business, please get serious about getting along to it. And then we have the company events as well. The Dublin one's already gone, but the next one we've got is our summer showcase on the 2nd of June at Cheltenham Racecourse. We've got our Christmas showcase and gala dinner that is on the 1st of September. So again, just to give you some pre-warning, get them dates booked in your diary so that you don't go and, you know, get other things going on. You can plan around it, you know what them dates are. And as we say here, the more you learn in this business, the more you earn. This is your training. You know, if you want to get paid at a degree level, you've got to be prepared to do a bit of learning in the business. So all of the training and the support is there for you, but it's up to you whether you're going to plug in and take it on board. Just be coachable. Listen to the people that know what they're talking about. And really, there is no limit to what income you can earn in this business and what you can achieve. So, you know, please put those dates in your diary. Company updates. I haven't had time to do this slide, but just a little bit of information. The new K-Life is out. The new Clean Easy catalogue is on its way. Make sure you read your EWBs that come through every Friday, the Enterprise Weekly Bulletin. There is a fantastic, can't think what they're calling now, the Together Stronger brochure that's on the Success Group. It's got loads of information in there. You know, keep yourself up to date with what is going on. Use your DSA, keep yourself updated, because it's really important. This is your business, you know, you're the MD here, so, you know, take some responsibility to make sure that you know what's going on with your business. Just excuse me. So I'm going to do my best now to run through this with you. Some of you have seen this on Saturday at our meeting. We've had somebody let us down with a testimonial today, and I really think that we've had a lot of people saying that they found this really valuable on Saturday, just to go over some back to basics retail training and really sort of thinking about you being the head of marketing in your own business. So I'm going to run some retail training, and then we have got Claire coming up with some sponsoring training as well. So bear with us. So really, I'm going to just talk through very quickly about planning it, doing it, you being the head of marketing. There's some extra ideas that are going to maximise your income. Thinking about really sort of targeting your audience online, and then thinking as well about duplication is key, because it is all about sharing what you learn with your team, because if it's not just you that's doing it, it's your team that's doing it. This is how your business is going to grow. Okay, so planning for success, you know, you've got to plan your retail business, you've got to plan the strategy, you've got to plan your income. You know, you've got to take that, you've got to understand the business, you know, have that business plan there. Use the goals planner and self-journal. It's all set out for you. It's a powerful tool that's going to keep you on track and focused on those goals in your business. Okay, so how do we plan that retail? Well, we get our, you know, our events organizer out of our journal. We look at what's going on. We get our personal retail plan, and then plan that daily activity that we need to do. So within your goals journal, there is this things to remember calendar. So it helps you, you know, things like Mother's Day was on Sunday, somebody's birthday could be coming up, you might be going away on holiday. If you put these things on your events calendar, then you can make sure that you can plan properly around it, so that you don't go and put catalogues out and then you can't pick them up because you're not there, or, you know, you've got things going on. So it really is about getting organised, and that daily activity planner will keep you then focused with the slots of time and the activities that you need to do on a half-hourly basis in your business. So cross off the days that you can't do. You might have work, you might have other commitments, and the things, you know, the things that I've just mentioned there that you need to remember. You're going to put on, if you've got customer bases, put them on, plot them in. But then also, if you want to add some extra blanket drops in, this is if you're doing catalogues, or put in there your activities that you're going to be needing to do with your online side of the business. Look at the time that you've got available then. It's amazing when we plan and we put in what we need to do, that we can look then and see there might be spaces for you to just add a couple of extra things in. If you want to push for a bigger bonus this period, if you want to push for a bigger income this period, you've got to push by sometimes doing a little bit more. So it's looking at when you can fit that in. You've got to then add in those extra activities that you're going to do. And I'm going to be talking about some extra ideas, and you might want to give some of those a go in these extra slots of time. So, you know, it's really important to plan your retail business. It's so that you know what you're doing. It's so that you know where you're going, what you need to prepare. It's going to keep you on track with your business, and it's going to maximise that income that you deserve, you know. And it's no surprise, time flies by, you know, absolutely flies by. 1 week's gone, and then, you know, if you don't plan that week, you're catching yourself up the next week. So it's taking it in bite-sized chunks, doing things in nice bite-sized chunks that's going to mean that you can keep doing it consistently and persistently, and that's what grows momentum in the business. So you need to plan your income. You need to set the goals that you want to achieve. In your goals planner, you've got your goals for the period. So decide how much personal retail you're going to do. Decide what your whole team turnover is going to be. Decide what it is that you want to achieve in your business. Then track yourself through each of those steps. At the end of each week, make sure that you're on target with your business. You know, you need to know when the period starts. And I said this on Saturday, the period started on Thursday at 9:01. So it's about getting off to that fast start in the period, not leaving it all weekend and then getting started, because you've already lost then so many days and hours that you could be working your business. So, you know, when is payday? You know, plan around that. Make sure that you know how much you want to earn. I can never believe how many people join this business and don't know what it is that they want. You know, set that goal. It's your goal to achieve whatever you want to. Nobody will ever push you to do any more, but know what it is that you want so that you can achieve it. You can't, you know, aim for the moon. You can't take a rocket, can you, and not know where you're going? You can't get on a plane and not know where the end journey is going to take you. We're not always on track all the time, but you need to know where that end goal is. And then as you track your business, you'll know what your average is, and you'll know what you need to do to achieve that next goal and that next goal that you're going to push yourself to achieve more in your business. And how much then it is that you need to do to make sure that you're going to achieve that goal that you've set yourself. And how that will increase that income that you deserve. Now, continue with your catalogues and do online. We would suggest that you do both. You know, we always say do both. Build in those important customer bases if you're new or established. So, you know, when we're talking about customer bases with catalogues, we're talking about customer bases online as well. Always be thinking about perhaps new areas where you're going to be blanket dropping. You know, myself and Andy went out with Chris and Claire when they were pushing for their goals, and when they'd set their goal, and we went out. I think we did, was it 4,000 catalogues in about 10 days or something like that? You know, when you've got big goals, it's amazing what you can achieve. And go out and work with your team. We had great fun. Took a picnic, turned catalogues round in the pub. If you've got team that are local, go and work with your team and help them to build their customer base as well. Think about the old areas that you've got established, the blanket dropping in between the customers. You know, if you haven't got time for that, at least do a drop either side to your customers. If you want to, if you're confident enough, maybe a bit of tapping and telling in new areas or between customers. And then if you are really pushing for a big goal this period, then and you've got some established customer bases with your catalogues, then there's a little thing that you can do where you can squish it up a little bit and you can get some extra sales. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We call it the 4 into 3. Okay. So one of the things that you need to make sure that you're doing is keeping open your department store, not a corner shop. When you go into Asda, you don't always go into Asda to say buy clothes. You might be going in for some eggs, but the fact that the clothes are there, sometimes you might just go have a little wander around and see something that you like. If they kept that department of the shop shut, you wouldn't see it, you wouldn't be enticed by it. So, have your full shop open to your customers. They might not be looking for K-Life products, they might just be looking at Clean Easy products, but they might just flick through one and find something that it was that they didn't even realise that they needed. So have your full Clean Easy range. This is the brand new Clean Easy that's coming out shortly. I think this is ready to order now. But don't forget, we've got Clean Easy Essentials. We're getting tons and tons of sales out of this one at the moment. The consumable products sell really, really well. So don't miss out on those sales because you've not got those catalogues going out in your packs. The Clean Easy collections, they change every 4 weeks, but there's always an overlap. So the brand new Clean Easy collection goes out in your pack, but put your old one out in your pack or in your delivery bags with a little message saying, you know, it's running out soon, place your orders tonight, or message me, you know, really sort of push that until it's all gone. Use your K-Life catalogues, your K-Life personalised, and your K-Life Go. Okay. So how do we do the 4 into 3? Now let's imagine you have a customer base that you retail £1,000 a period, every period. So you have 4 customer bases that average £250 a week. If in week 1 we did customer base 1 and then we did half of customer base 2, so we did a little bit more, we just brought it forward a little bit. And then in week 2 we did customer base 3 with the other half of customer base 2. In them 2 weeks now we've already covered 3 of the customer bases. In week 3 we're going to bring forward customer base 4 so that in week 4 we can do customer base 1 again. So we've now got, in effect, 5 customer bases in that whole period. If they're £250 each, that's times 5. We've now got £1,250, not 1,000, that have come in them sales in the last 4 weeks. You can either do it like that, or you might want to do week 1 normal, week 2 just hit it hard and get 2 customer bases in. Week 3, you know, bring forward customer base 4, and then week 4 you've got customer base 1 in. You know, we teach to do this at Christmas, but you can do this any time of the year. It's going to increase the volume of sales that you've got going through your business. But it's really, really important when you're building these customer bases that you know your customers, that you're nurturing your customers. It is essential to making your business grow. As it says here, happy customers are happy business. So it's a high touch business, you know, it's about making those good records, keeping their names and their numbers so that we can keep in contact with them if the stuff's going to be delayed, making sure that you're always being polite and smiling when you're at the door. You know, for some of the older customers, we just have to be a little patient while we wait for them to come to the door and things, you know, they take a little bit longer. But, you know, ask questions. Be interactive with your customers and listen, be interested in them, you know, be interested in them and not trying to be interested in yourself. And always make sure that you maintain your confidentiality with customers. Always make them feel special and reassure them right now that our business is back on track. Some of us that have had established customer bases have been feeling, you know, some of the customers have been feeling that things are not as they were and they're, you know, maybe a bit disappointed. It's time now to tell them this business is back on track. You have got to be simply the best, and you've got to be better than all of the rest. You've got to stand out in the crowd and just ignore any other distributors, any other agents that's in your area. You've got to have your own logo, your own identity. You know, certainly within your selling groups, it's all about personality. It's having the slight edge. You know, the little things like Christmas cards or little messages that you're going to do. Going that extra mile, going and doing that extra thing all the time that's going to build customer loyalty. Now, Karen did a lovely thing. This is one of the reasons she's done so well. She's been putting little thank you cards in with her order. It's a slight edge thing, getting some lovely sort of messages back, but that's building that loyalty, that's proper excellent customer service. We've got Mike here, shared a lovely idea in the group about giving tea bags that were in little packets and sugar and saying, why don't you take, you know, take the weight off your feet and enjoy a cuppa while you browse through my catalogue. It's just the little things that makes a big difference. And you've got to let your customers know then what's going on. So through our written correspondence, through catalogue slips, newsletters, through talking to them, maybe doorstep demonstrations or recommendations. For those of us that have collected email addresses, or if we're on Facebook, we're going to give maybe special offers or letting them know about delivery dates, hero products, you know, sending text message. We've got loads of people's mobile numbers, so letting people know what's going on. And remember that often people will open a text message more than they will an email. So some of the slips that we've got a brand new catalogue that's going to be coming out. It's hot off the press. What are you going to do to let your customers know that there's a brand new catalogue in that pack? Are you going to hope that they notice, or are you going to let them know? So it's about us informing them. The hot off the press tells them that there's a brand new catalogue. So use the slips to let the customers know. And for the old catalogues now, these catalogues, use them for blanket dropping, put some little stickers on or a little message with them, put them in delivery bags. Make these catalogues make you more money. You know, last chance to order, while stocks last, all of this sort of thing creates a panic buy. They might have been looking at it for months thinking, I'm going to order that next time, I might order it next time. Suddenly they've got a deadline and they're going to want to order it from you. Newsletters. I put a newsletter in the group for you all to use. Newsletters tells your customers what's new. It lets them know about the new catalogues. It's recommending products to them. Wipeout Stain Remover is always one of mine and Andrew's top selling products because we recommend it all the time. And they love this when you put their names in the newsletter, you know. Oh, I got a felt tip pen off my granddaughter's bedroom carpet and it's Stella from Helsby, you know. Put some of your customers' little recommendations in there. People love to buy what other people buy. They like to follow the Joneses, so, you know, they love to see recommendations. You've got your top 10 products there. I've made sure there's plenty of stock of everything, you know, in the list. So you've got a little bit about your sponsoring, so recruiting. We've got loads of team members that have joined our team. So, you know, helping somebody you know this year, you can do it in third party. You've got your online shop, so we're getting them to join our Facebook group. We've got the special offers that we're going to, you know, put on for our customers, so the free set of bag clips. And we've got information updates and what's coming soon. We're letting them know that we're back on track on this one. You know, customers aren't psychic, they need telling. So some ideas for extra sales for you. So, you know, let's just imagine next period we all increase our business by 10%. But what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to lose sight of that core business, that core customer base that you've got with your catalogues and online. Keep that activity going and just add a few things in, maybe charity events, doorstep demos, friends and family pack, or 3 products into the workplace, the special offers, the retail boosters, a homeware party. You know, being your best customer, online parties. There's so many things that you can do, and you can do them any time of the year. We did a great charity party with Louise Shillito. In one night, she got £800 worth of orders for a Clean Easy business, but they also raised over £1,000 for the Christies for a friend that was very critically ill at the time. So absolutely amazing. Everybody loves a charity event, you know, getting together, pulling together, working as a team together. Don't forget to follow the charity sends you guidelines and stuff like that, so you must make sure that you are following any charity guidelines for these events. Doorstop demos, you know, the iBuys, we are showing, we're not selling. You've got to smile and be polite. At Christmas, we have the Christmas toy, you know, dead simple script. I want to show you this little cutie. Don't think the picture on the catalogue does it any justice. It's such a bargain. $15.99 to only $9.99, and then you say listen to this and it played a little tune. Now make sure with any doorstop demos that you do close the sale, so you then follow it up with would you like me to put you down for one while stocks last. Now there are loads and loads of things to demo. Rishi in our business, Joe's Leg, went out, and he actually last period did £120 worth of orders in an hour, knocking on 25 houses, and sold just this one product. You know, if you feel confident doing this, go and do it, because it will add to the volume. It will increase your bonus level. It will increase that income going into your bank. One year when we wanted to go to Lapland with the children, we set a goal, had these beautiful tree lanterns. We went and sold 400 sets of these tree lanterns. Within 8 weeks, we did £4,000 worth of sales. Within that period, with our biggest retail period ever, we did £6,200 in one period, and we earned the extra £1,000 that we needed to spend in Lapland when we took the kids. And that was just an amazing experience. You see, when you've got a big reason why, you'll do anything. And you know, that really gave me the confidence. I wasn't confident at doing doorstep demos, but after doing that and realizing how easy it was to get this, you know, it really is just a little bit stepping out your comfort zone sometimes to do a little bit more that's going to give you what you need. The friends and family pack, you know, give your friends, your family, your customers 3 catalogue packs, get them to pass it around their friends and family. They go get the orders, they collect the money in, you order the products, you drop them off with them, they deliver them to the friends and family. You've suddenly got an extra £250 plus sales going through your business. Yes, you're going to give away your retail profit, but you're going to gain a bonus here with this one. And you know what? You might even gain a distributor too, because this is a simple way of demonstrating how easy this business is. So, you know, that's a fantastic way of gaining sales. 3 products into the workplace as well. If you have a job and you sit at a desk, you know, pop something on your desk. You know, maybe just wearing a piece of the jewellery or some of the clothing that you can have. Because the eye buys, and when people ask you where you've got that from. I know in the pub on Saturday, Claire had a beautiful handbag that she bought from the K-Life catalogue, and everybody keeps asking her where she's got it from. So, you know, it's just having these things with us that we can be demonstrating all of the time. Obviously, if you're at work, put a catalogue pack there as well, you know. Rishi did at work, he sold 46 duvets in 3 days at work by sending out a company email and offering a commission to the charity, you know. So if you work, use the tools that you've got, you know. Maybe putting on a special offer or a retail booster. So you've got spring offer, spend £20 or more and choose a £3 item absolutely free. Or you've got the company retail boosters here, the set of 3 bag clips. You can order them from Clean Easy on that code. They're £1 for a pack. Yes, you're going to give a little bit away, but what you're going to do is you're going to get them opening the packs and increasing your orders. Or something simple, maybe where you offer a free battery when you buy the clock, or for this night only, or for this week only. You can put any special offer on that you want to. Then there's the party plan. So if you want to hold a little party, get a few friends together, view some of the fantastic homeware products at the comfort of the home, you know, just make out, if you're going to put something like this in your group, that you've already got lots of people that's contacted and you're really busy and it's going really, really well, because again, everybody loves to do what everybody else is doing. You know, you've got to follow a plan when you're doing this. So if you want more advice, we have a full training on party plan. Sell your ticket to big events so that you know your numbers, but have things like raffles. Make sure that you do your hostess coaching. Arrive early, you know, set everything up, have all your opening remarks ready. Be inviting those sales throughout the demonstration while you demonstrate the collection of goods that you've got there. Take your orders, do your closing remarks, and don't forget to mention that you are looking for people to join your team. Always, always be your best customer. You know, you use the products, you can recommend the products, and you know, you get them at discount anyway, so why not buy them for yourself and make profit for yourself rather than making profit for the stores? Or online parties, you know, use this for friends and family who live up and down the country. All you've got to do is create an event, you know, run some special offers that are for that event only. maybe posting some snippets and sneaky peeps. Every time there's a new catalogue, this is something that you can do. So we've got a brand new catalogue that's on the way. Claire Littlejohn in Chris and Claire's business is absolutely unbelievable at this. Her last one that she did, she got orders of £444.50 in an hour and a half just by advertising the K-Life launch on a Facebook group. So, you know, absolutely great ways there to get your sales up. Within your groups, getting more members, more potential customers in your Facebook selling groups. Don't forget to add your entire friends group. Don't prejudge them. Make sure that you're blanket dropping and advertising all across the buy and sell sites. You know, don't have to be just local. You can go wider afield. Have your competitions where you're going to get people to add people to your group. You know, numbers are always a numbers game. It's always a numbers game in this business. And make sure that you have, you know what's in your shop window. With Facebook, edit your pictures and make them unique. Make them stand out. Use some real photographs of products that are displayed so that people can see what they look like in real life. Do some product demo videos. And Jackie White did a great one on the defrost tray thing, showing how that works. You know, videos are more interactive on Facebook, so they're great. Have your interaction posts going on, your feedback and review posts. You know, another happy customer with the bedspread, you know, amazing quality. People like to see things. Do set selling, so, you know, sell your towel bales with your bath mat so that you're not just getting £22 worth of orders, you're getting an extra £10, so it's now become a £32 order. With your catalogues, you know, your shop window is your bag, so make sure that you're using your clean bags. Change your pack around so that I haven't got a pack with me today, but make sure that the catalogues move around so it's K-Life on the front one week, the next week it goes and it's got Clean Easy. You know, you can put little tabs down the side to make it, you know, little post-it notes to make it look like people's looked on the pages. Open the page on the catalogue and turn the catalogue out and open so that it's a really nice product on there. One of the things that's worked really, really well in the groups is this brilliant idea from Kira with the stock overload, the bedding. I know a lot of you were using this last period. Hey guys, I've got so much bedding, it's hard to show all at once. If you'd like to PM me your bed size, then I can send you pictures of what's available, and having all of those collages and pictures already. You can see here this one had 73 comments. No, Kira did extremely well on this post. So it's just about being creative and thinking outside the box a little sometimes. Facebook Live for demos. There's Claire and Claire on Saturday night. It was truly like Hampton Deck on Saturday night. Have fun, get together with your team members, show the products, you know, have a laugh. Do different sort of quizzes and games and make it fun. I know Claire Pemberton this last week had some items that she wanted to return, and instead of returning them, she sold them. I know Sarah is extremely good with the Facebook Lives. But remember as well on your groups that you are the head of marketing. You've got to think about targeting your audience online. So know what your audience is. There are so many different groups on the online. You've got to think about, you know, collectors, outdoor lovers, all of the different ones that are on the list. Use your groups, then use your products to make sure that you hit your target group. So we've got outdoor living, we've got all the collectors, you know, the fairies, they sell extremely well. You've got the camper vans, the owls, the fairies, the foxes, you know, all of the different things that people love. The dog things, the cat things. Put them in groups of things together. Your brides, you've got your bridesmaids gifts, your page boy gifts, your best man gifts. Your gardeners, you know, all the things for your gardeners, your pets. You know, this was a fantastic training that Claire did with us just last year, just thinking about your slimmers, you know, the products that we have, making sure that if somebody looks, you know, you make them then think about something that they didn't even realize that they wanted. So an example of this is, they'll love this one that Claire did. How did I ever live without this in my life? Quickly got the spider out with this handy spider catcher and then sprayed the spider repellent to keep them away. Best money ever spent. 2 products then selling together really, really well. But people making, you know, realizing and thinking, I could really do with one of those. So, you know, are you targeting just one place? Are you only using your group, or are you using all the different groups that are available to you? You know, where do people go to find that product? Think about where you're providing that information and what information you're providing. Be really clever. You know, do people search Facebook for specific products? Generally no, but they join groups because they like those things. So, you know, think about joining those groups and adding the products that would be appropriate to that market group. Obviously using more than Facebook, so using eBay, Spark, Gumtree, all of those different ones that are available to us. You know, knowing what to sell and remembering your market, because the eye will buy. You've got to think about what people are searching for and what we sell that you don't find in any other shop. The things, the gadgets and everything that Clean Easy is famous for, because these are the things that are going to help you to get off to a fast start. You've got to be putting yourself in the lots of people's shoes, you know, what people want. It's not about what you want and what you like. There's some of the things that I think, oh, I'd never buy that, but they're amazing. They're the top sellers. I just think the pug bedding, when that sold out so quickly, it would be nothing that I would personally buy, but it's sold out in hours. So, you know, it's all of those things that we can provide, that we've got access to, over 2,000 products. And yeah, you're going to spend a bit of time in the beginning, but then you're going to let all of those tools do the work for you, because online is an amazing place to sell. You've always got to be selling. You've got to be selling your products. You've got to be selling your opportunity. You'll be selling your lifestyle. You'll be selling yourself. You know, be positive. Let people want to buy you. Let people want to buy your lifestyle. Let people want to buy the opportunity, and let them want to buy your products. But duplication is the key with this business. So it's not about you just doing this now. It's about when others see you doing this. It's about you as a leader now leading the way and letting your team do the same activities they've watched you do. I absolutely love this, Sarah, when I saw this post, because I know that you plug into all of the training and you listen to what's going on. And when I saw this post in the group at the end of the period, I just absolutely loved it. You've taken everything on board, you've shared it with the rest of the team, and this is what it's about, guys. It's about us sharing together and caring together and helping one another all achieve our best. It was absolutely fantastic, Sarah, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's about helping one another, sharing what our top selling items are, you know, using the top 150 products, the competitions, using those, what Claire puts on, having little competitions in your own team, getting people focused on selling £35 a day or whatever it is that you want to use that period to build your business. But I want to say thank you very much for listening. If anybody does want to add anything to that and does want to share anything, then please feel free. I know we are getting on a bit with time now, and we've got Claire training coming up shortly. So does anybody just want to quickly add anything?
Helen?
Yeah?
Yeah, just to say, it's just a little thing. You know the mat that you were saying about putting the things together, the mat and the towels?
Yes?
They're completely different colours.
Oh, okay. Well, it was just an example of thinking.
I know, but just in case someone tries to follow that, I didn't want them to order it because we've had that in our team this week, and I'm like, oh my god, okay.
Okay. Thank
just
you
to let
for
you know.
letting us know.
All right.
Isn't there 2 different aqua mats though?
I don't know. Obviously, do make sure that they do match. Just checking Claire's there. Okay, maybe we'll do a bit of sharing at the end and we'll just let Claire get on with her training now. So I'm going to try and change the slider, but it's not working. I'm now going to welcome you to the Matrix Sponsor Workshop 6, which is Go for Gold. I know there are so many of you that is one of your biggest goals this year. So, you know, this is an amazing training. I've seen the slides. I'm really looking forward to the training tonight. So I'm going to hand over to Claire. Obviously, it is part of one of our sponsor workshops. There's a set of 6. So we've already done our 1, why sponsor and team build. We've done our 2, creating inquiries and leads. 3, the appointment and information. The objections and follow-up, the registering new distributors, getting them off to a fast start. And this is our final one now. They were all available in the groups. If you've missed any, you can pick up on the videos, and we will be keeping rerunning them and updating them as we go throughout the year. So to hand over now, I'm going to hand over to Claire. Don't blow the nose. Claire is actually an expert in this business at getting people to gold. If you want to go to gold, this is certainly one lady that you need to listen to, because she sure as hell knows what she's speaking about. So Claire, I'd like to hand over to you, and I'll just mute myself.
Thanks, Helen. Right, okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about going for gold. So I know that there's a few of you on here that do want to go for gold tonight, so this year. So that's what we're going to go through tonight. So you click on Helen. So what is a gold distributor? Well, everyone in this picture has been a gold distributor and either still are or they've worked their way up past that. And to work your way up past that, it's all about you helping someone else go gold. So gold is the only thing we need to ever focus on and work towards, really. So a gold distributor is someone that does £9,000 worth of sales in a 4-week period. Okay, next slide, Helen. So why would you want to go for gold? Well, firstly, the main reason for everybody really is it's the highest bonus level there is. You're going to get 24% bonus level from yourself, from your retail, from teams retail, you know, so it's a really good level to be at for your income. The average income of a gold distributor is anywhere between £800 and £1,500 of the sales worth of income. Now, some people actually earn more than that at the gold level, so that's the average income, and that's every 4 weeks. So this also puts you in a position to qualify for the trip. So if you go gold within the criteria paid at the trip, it can get you on the trip. But once you gold, you can always go into the league tables and always be in the running for a trip. So it's the place where you want to get to as your first, you know, major stepping stone. And it's also going to put you in the chance of getting a £1,500 bonus if you hold your gold stake. So if there's anything, if you want, maybe like a holiday or something, this would be a great incentive for you to get yourself gold and to get that extra bonus in the bank. Excellent. So we need to do this one step at a time. This is the bonus levels that we have. We have our first one, which is our 10% bonus, our 13%, 15, 18, 21, and 24. And you're going to use each one as a stepping stone to get you where you want to be. I mean, I think the Go 18 incentive this year is a fantastic one, and it's a really good one for you. If you go for Go 18 and you hold it for 6 periods, you're more than likely going to go gold. You can hold 18% for 6 months. So all these things, it's just using them, taking advantage of the next stepping stone, and letting it push you and drive you to where you want to go. Next, please. So we need to use all the sponsor workshops, like Helen said. You know, these are the ones we've got. We've got them all recorded. So if you're brand new to this now and you've only just started, then please go back over all of this. You know, we're going to go through why you build a team and how you're going to do that by creating leads, how you're going to deal with them people, how you're going to deal with objections, and then we're going to get them off to a fast start. So they're definitely something that we all need to be going back over and refreshing on, ready then to then decide, right, we're going to go. Okay, next please. So this is an average gold business and the average gold business income. So you know, we have a few different commission levels. Free and Easy gives 20%, Pay Life 15%, and Internet Specials are 10%. And this is just a basis based off on a typical gold business. So you retailing £1,000, and on this picture you've got 10 other people doing £1,000. Now, if that was all Free and Easy, you're going to earn an income of £1,233 from that business. Or if it was all Care Life, £927. Now, that's a full-time income to a lot of people, and you can do that part-time. You can do that from home, around other commitments, around other jobs, around children. You know, that's the good thing about this business. Yes, it takes a little bit of time to build up in the beginning. But when we say a little bit of time, you know, a few months, and you can be getting yourself earning a great income. So I think it's a great opportunity, and not other jobs would give you that with such flexibility. Next, please. Now, what you need to do if you want to set yourself a goal business this year is you need to work backwards. So you need to have like an end date. Now, I put here period 8 as an end date. Okay, so this is now for anyone that has a standing still to go by period 8 by following this. So we're going to have period 8 as being the £9,000 turnover when you're going to hit it. And you can see on here we've got each period you're going to kind of track yourself with. So for you, if you can do £1,500 this period, then you're going to be kind of on track to keep that going. Now I've put under here team members, and I've done it as if we're going to sponsor 7 team members a period into the business. Now I think if you can sponsor 7 team members a period and get them working and actively, you know, going and placing orders, then you can be gold by period 8. You would have 33 team members by period 8. You know, if you'd all just do a few £100 each, then that's it. I've also put under here your personal retail. Now that's entirely up to you what you want to commit to. But obviously the more you commit to, the less that you need to get from your team. But you want to stretch yourself. You want it to be a target that's going to push you a little bit. But you want it to be realistic as well. So don't say, oh, well, I'm going to go and retail half of it, and you've never done anything like that before, because that's a bit unrealistic for you to maintain as well. So you want to kind of have in your head what's realistic for you, look at what type of retail you've done in the past, and then set yourself a bit of a stretch goal, and then have this up on the wall. Keep track of it. Keep ticking it off as you sign your team members in. Keep ticking it off as you get your personal retail, and as you hit your target each month. And you'll soon see it all come together and get yourself off the goal then. So we need to get team members, don't we? This is the first place we've got to start. Yeah, you can retail gold. There are people that retail gold, and it will give you a brilliant income if you retail gold yourself. But that is going to take some time to build up. So we're going to go through it now, the team building way. Okay, so next please. Well, first of all, you need to get quite excited about this. I mean, I don't know about you. This business is exciting. It really is, and I think you've got to get that across. You've got to get that across from the early days, you know, to your team members, to your prospects, to people that you know, to everyone that you come in contact with about the business. Just show them how excited you are, and excitement is catching, isn't it? And you'll start to see more and more people wanting to join you just from your pure enthusiasm about it all. Next, please. So if you're going for gold, I mean, we always recommend that you speak to 10 to 15 people a day to build yourself a team, okay? You do that consistently and you will start to see your leads getting bigger, more people coming back to you, and you'll see your team grow. But if you want to go for gold, okay, and if you want to go for gold in that kind of time frame I've just spoke about, then we need to up that to 25 people a day. So what I mean by speaking to 25 people a day is sending 25 people a day information somehow. So whether that's, you know, when you're speaking to them, whether that's on the phone, whether that's via email, via messenger, but get that out every single day and track it, count it, tick it off as you've done it each day. Now, Warm Market is the best place, I think, to get your quick results. So if you want to go to gold quick, then Warm Market is people that you already know, who already trust you, don't they? Now, this is just a little bit about Warm Market versus Cold Market. So Warm Market is people that know you, Cold Market is people that don't. So Warm Market, it's proven to be the most effective way to build a business. okay? But it might be limited. You might only know so many people. You might be brand new to this country and only know a few people. Cold market is limitless. Yeah, you can go on and on advertising and finding people, but you have got to go through more numbers. Okay, you're going to speak to more people in your cold market than you will in your warm market, because the people in your warm market, they already know you, they already trust you, they already know you're not a scammer, you're not going to tell them something that's not true. So it is easier in that effect. But cold market as well is great practice. So if you join this business and you're a little bit unsure about speaking to anyone about it, and you just don't feel comfortable with telling people you know just yet, then practice on your cold market. You know, go to them, use your adverts to get people in and speak to them, and use that as good practice. And eventually, you'll start to get confident and be okay with speaking to people. Next, please, Helen. So to use your warm market, you need to drip feed the information. You need to sell your lifestyle. You need to sell the benefits of this business and get your profile seen. Just get yourself out there. Let people see what you do. Let people see how much you're enjoying it. Even if you're brand new and you've not yet got much that you can show about the business yet, just go on, like I say, about how excited you are about the business. Maybe share other people's success. I mean, today is an absolute prime example that you could use to go out there and target your warm market. You can be posting everywhere how excited you are that people in your group, in the group that you're in, have won a trip to Las Vegas. You know, why not use that? You know, show that. I've seen Kara do it today, post on Facebook how excited she was for Joe winning today. So it's just using that, and other people might look at it and think, oh, what is this? Okay. Next, please, Helen. Drip feeding your lifestyle. Now, it's just taking advantage. You know, this picture here of me with the computer, like I'm working in the back garden on a sunny day, this got me so many inquiries. It got me so many people interested in joining the business. And you know what? I wasn't even working in the back garden. I just saw that it was sunny. Everyone was complaining on Facebook about being stuck in a factory or stuck in an office, having to go to work on such a gorgeous day. And I was at home. So I took that opportunity to go outside and say that I was working from home. And oh, I love working from home from days like this. That got people then interested. They started to see that, you know what, I'd like to work from home as well. You know, I don't want to go to work on a day like this. So having things like that, taking advantage of that. You know, pictures of the champagne glasses when we won that was our second trip to Paris that we qualified for, and I put that on, and again got lots of people interested. Or even the gala dinner. You know, you don't have to win a gala dinner ticket. Every single one of you are invited to come along to the next Christmas launch and gala dinner. So come along and have some fun and show people, you know, the friendships that you're making and the fun that we're all having, because that is quite appealing and attracts other people. But use it to get across on your Facebook. You're not bragging or anything like that. It's all part of your business. To do that, and you'll get more people interested as well out there. Okay, so your Facebook adverts. Okay, so here's some examples of Facebook adverts that you can do. Join the local buying selling sites. Get advertising in these sites. I mean, they're a great place to do it anyway, because if you're looking for people to sell on buying selling sites, I think the best place you're going to find them is on a buying selling site. If they're already there, chances are they've already bought on there, sold on there themselves. So it's a good place to advertise to get buyers. Let's see. Now there's lots of places that you can get leads from. You can do lots of extra activity like flyering. You know, you can put flyers out at, like anywhere you want, even if you stand outside like a football match and hand them out as people are coming out. Shop ads, posters, business cards, leave them around. You know, I know Helen said many times she's left them in like the toilets, she's left them in coat pockets in the changing rooms, in shops. I've been out with Helen and she's left them in the menus. We were doing something to eat, all that type of stuff. Just leave a paper trail everywhere you go. Anyone looking for extra money. Ticket posters, warm market, 3-foot rule. You know, people, you know, you could be stood in a queue to a shop and you might hear someone saying that they're looking for work or the skin. you've got an opportunity there. Even if you just hand them a business card and ask them to give you a ring. Newspaper adverts, it's something that everyone used to really do, you know, a lot of years ago. Not as many do that anymore. Why not? Why not take advantage of that? People do still read the newspaper. Facebook, obviously, Instagram. You know what, Instagram, okay, you don't have your buying and selling sites on there, but it's amazing for your warm market and for getting across, or even not just your warm market, because other people can see your profile anyway. And so why not do some nice pictures, you know, some nice adverts that's attractive, build yourself a following up and get people interested. The same with Snapchat and Twitter. Craigslist, you know, it's a great place to sell and advertise. LinkedIn, it's a business, like a business Facebook, really. You know, you're going to get lots of people who are wanting business opportunities to come to you through LinkedIn. Are you using all these things and you taking advantage of that? Next, please, Helen. Okay, so track your activity. We have got the self-journal that Helen has made for the Matrix Group. It's got in there your activity list. Make sure you're following it. Make sure you're ticking it off every single day, keeping you up to date, keeping you going. Next, please. Focus on the activity and not the results. I can't stress this enough, because the thing with this business is the results don't come until the end. So you've got to do lots of activity before you get the results. So how can someone judge something early on when the activity and the results don't come until the end? You know, so we've got to just do the activity anyway. Trust us. You know, we're not going to be giving you anything else that's going to tell you any wrong information. Just focus on that activity. The results will come at the end, I promise you that. Next, please, Helen. You've got to go through big numbers, lots of numbers. Again, if you speak to 10 people and they come back and say they're not interested, please don't give in and think, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. I spoke to 10 people, no one's interested. Nobody's interested. You know, I hear that a lot. I hear a lot of people say nobody is interested. No one wants to know when I say you've got to pay. No one wants to join. Really? Well, I think the fact that we've had 180 people join last month, 170 the month before that, the fact that you've got people recruiting 33 people in a period, 20 people in a period, says to me that people are joining. You're just not going through enough numbers. You've got to go through, you've got to go for no, like they say, you've got to go through lots of people and focus on the activity, and the results will come. We're not posting in secret buying selling sites. We've all got the same general public. We've all got the same adverts, the same responses, the same you know, things that we're using. So please just keep going. It's just a pure numbers game. Next, please. You'll attract the right people into your business when you're ready, when you personally are ready. So when you are unstoppable, when you are hungry, you will attract the same type of people. It's all about you. So if you're doing this half-hearted, that's fine. No one's here to pressure you. No one's here to rush you. You can take this business completely at your pace. But when you are unstoppable and you are hungry, then people will just come flying into your business. You'll attract lots of them. Next, please. So set the bar high. Have high standards. I mean, to be honest, you're in a fantastic group for that, because I think that the bar is totally raised in this group. The standards in this group is unbelievable. I mean, we say don't go with the easy crowd. You're not with the easy crowd in this group. So straight away, you know, you're already set in a great position in the group that you're in. And just keep that up. Keep your team going to that high bar. Don't think, you know, don't wish you were easier. It's easier. Wish you were better. It's just one of them things. Just keep striving all the time. Now, personal development is the biggest factor, the complete biggest factor in this business. And when you start to do this, your business will grow massively. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we're all students and we all need to learn to become this. People need to treat this business like a real profession. If you want to go to be anything, you want to go and study to be a doctor, you know, a hairdresser, you've got to do theory work. You've got to study, you've got to learn, you've got to pass tests, you've got to pass assessments, you've got to do all of that. But what makes our business any different is, you know, you can become a millionaire in this business. You can change your life. You think that's just given to anybody? You've got to work that, haven't you? You've got to learn to be able to become that. If you want to earn money like a millionaire earns money, then they've developed that. They've developed that mindset. Now, whether they've gone to university and developed that, or whether they've studied from home and developed that, they've still studied it. So you've got to study it. Okay, you've got to study people. You've got to study the business. You've got to study being a leader. You've got to learn about yourself. You've got to, overcome things, and it's all through personal development. So please, if anyone's brushing this off and thinking that it's not important, then you're not going to move. Your business is not going to move on. It might do a bit, but then you'll plateau. You won't grow. You will not grow unless you are personally developing. Next, please. So, what does your team look like? I think it's very important to draw this out. What your team looks like now, what your team's going to look like, and then keep adding to it. I mean, I have a picture on my wall of what my team will look like in January. We always do this. I've got on there all the circles. I know who's going goal, who's going to be breaking up further things. It's all drawn out. I can see it. I can see how much turnover we're going to have. I can see how much income we're going to have. That's how we do it, and we can see it. And you know what? It goes to plan. You've got to do the same. When we first started with this, we got these little, you can get like little cut-out stars. I think they're like for the shop, like the prices and things like that. And every time we got a new team member, we written a name in it and stuck them on the wall. And our conservatory wall was just full of all these stars. You couldn't even see anything else, but we had to stop because we couldn't fit any more on. But it's dead exciting filling it, and then watching the team grow and filling their stars around their team and things like that, drawing it out, having it on the computer, having it wherever you want to go. It's really exciting watching every time a new person comes. So do that, keep drawing it out. Next, please, Helen. And this is where the visualization comes into it. So visualize what your team's going to look like, what your business is going to look like, and just keep reminding yourself of that all the time. Writing it out. Can't stress enough writing it out at night before you go to bed, when you get up in the morning, just having your goals always written down and your future and how that's going to be. Next, please. So something that I think is going to get you there quicker is if you encourage duplication in your team. Now, you can do it all yourself, and that's great because people will start to copy you anyway. In the end, you just keep working hard. But just try and encourage it a little bit, make sure you're telling people what an opportunity they've got in their hands here. It's just recommending, isn't it? We've all recommended a movie or a restaurant, only we've never been paid for it. Not like we will here. Whereas if we just recommend this great opportunity and others to recommend a great opportunity, we can earn ourselves a great income. The next, please, Helen. So how can we build a fast-growing, duplicating business? Well, that's what we all want to know about, isn't it? That's what we all want to do. So what we've got to do is, next, please, Helen. There's 3 fundamentals in this business. One of them is retail. Helen's just done an amazing training on retail that you can all boost your retail with that every single, even if you only took one of them tips, you'd be able to use it to boost your retail. So that's what we're going to do, sell some products. And then we've got a sponsor. Okay, we're going to share a great opportunity. We're going to get people to join our business. And then the third one is become a signpost. If you get across to your new people that all they have to do is become a signpost and point people in the information, and they can grow a team, then they're gonna want to do it. I say to people who say that they're interested in sponsoring, can you copy and paste? If you can copy and paste, you can build a team, and that's all we need to know. And then eventually the rest of it all just comes together. But at the beginning, all they need to know is, can they copy and paste? Next, please, Helen. So get good at pointing people in the direction of the information. Now, if you get good at this and you make sure you're following the system and the steps, then it's going to just be automatically copied. Don't go off and try and think and do things different way. Now, yes, we say that you can obviously tweak and add things in, but we all want to be at the same time following the same system so that it's easily duplicatable. Everyone needs to be just following this and following this and following this so a child can do it. So next, please, Helen. What we need to just do is get good at getting people to the events, the meetings, the webinars. Spend time with the people that know this business inside out. If you're brand new to this and you're wanting to build a team, the biggest thing that I can say to you is get your team members on the Zoom on the Monday night. Just get them on. Make that your biggest focus. If you can do that all week long, get them on the Zoom, get them on the Zoom, get them on the Zoom. They will be around us lot. They will start picking up the training. They'll start to see what the business has to offer, and they'll learn, regardless of whether you know much yourself to teach them. And then you can be learning it along as you're going along the way. But getting them to meetings, getting them to events, then it's really going to grow your business. Next, please, Helen. I've got a slide here that shows that like how getting people to attend the showcases will really, really grow your business. We were always told that for every person you've got sat with you is £1,000 turnover in your team in a period. And you know what? It's so true. I mean, these are the 2015, which was the year we went gold. In the January, we took 3 team members with us to the showcase, and our turnover was £3,000. Exactly what we said. In the May, we didn't take anyone. We had no team member. Our business dropped to £500. In the August, we took 6, and we had £9,000 turnover. Then the following January, we only took 3 team members again. Our business dropped back to £3,000. In the June, we took 18 team members, and our business was £16,000. And in the August, we took 33 team members, and our business was £36,000. You know, that to me is proof, isn't it? It's total proof. And so if you want to grow your team, that is what your focus got to be. We have got a summer showcase coming in Cheltenham in June. So what do you want your turnover to be in June when you get to that showcase? Do you want to be a gold distributor in June? Do you want to be up on that stage in June? But if you do, you need to make sure you've got a minimum of 10 people at that showcase sat with you, and you'll be gold. So you've got to do that. You've got just make that your focus. You want to be gold, make sure you've got 10 people with you at the showcase, and just keep putting your focus into each one. And you know what? It's hard. Once you've got them there, they'll keep coming back. This is why then ours has started to grow and grow and grow. Because once you've got them once, they'll have their eyes open to the business and they'll want to come. Then they'll want to bring people. So this is quite key, people. Put your focus into this one. Next, please, Helen. So it all starts with you. Okay? You have to click this, Helen. So lead from the front. Be the nicest person that you can possibly be. But the strongest as well. And guess what? People will want to copy you. They'll just want to be like you. They'll just want to. If you're helping them, if you're being really nice to them, if you're looking after them, and you're leading a good, strong team, they're going to admire you. They're going to look up to you. They're going to think, I want to be like them. And then they'll copy you. They'll do the same. So it all starts with you. I always do. Next, please. So make sure you're giving your team all the tools that they need to be starting with. So they've joined up, and they're following the system, and then what? What do you need to be doing? Next, please, Helen. Well, keep on the ball. What is selling now? What's selling well? Ask people. Look at the company links that show you what's selling well. Look at all the things in the group. Make sure your team know what's selling right now. Go through the catalogue yourself. Try and find, if things are drying up and people are struggling to things before, go to that catalogue and find something that you've not seen them for. Give them some fresh ideas. Help them with the warm market by posting recognition on their timeline. You know, if you post something on their timeline, everyone in their friends see it, all their friends see that, and then they'll all think, oh, what's this about? You know, you're giving them a boost, first of all. They love it, but then you're also helping them build a business themselves, and other people see what's going on. Hold the hand and support them every step of the way. Remember what it's like when you joined and how you felt. Expose them to the business side of it. So if they come in, you know about the selling, now you want to expose them to what they've got here in their hands, what the opportunities they've got, and then upgrade them when they're ready. So don't ever put pressure on them. Don't get your new team member sent a goal set straight away saying, this is how you get to gold, let's do this, let's do that. You're just going to blow their mind. They're here to sell some stuff. But expose them, and when they're ready, upgrade them. Ask them, who do they know? Who do they know that might want to earn some extra money? Get on the phone with them. Phone them up and put them at ease. You know what? If you're struggling with getting on the phone with people, start off with some voice notes. Send voice notes over and over. Get them used to your voice. Like, you get used to their voice. By the time you pick up the phone to them, it's like you've already had a conversation on the phone anyway. And it'll soon be easier for both of you. It'll put you both at ease. But when you get on the phone to people, they will start to feel like more of a connection with you. They'll ask you questions more if they're struggling. They will feel that they can come to you if they've got anything. They'll become friends with you. They'll build a bond with you, and they'll want to stick. So do that one. Please get on the phone. Next, please. Track your new team members. So this is something that I just have up on the wall on my chart. So when someone joins, I'll be posting in the group. So you set the group up for them, but you'd be surprised how many people don't actually do anything then. So have they actually posted some pictures in the group? Yes, good start. Tick that off, you know that we've done that. Have they placed the first order? Great, tick that off. Have they hit the welcome rewards? Have they hit a bonus? Have they recruited a team member? We've had people come in and recruit team members in the first week. So having that up on your board, you can instantly see with everyone's names, what's what, who's on track and who's not. Next, please. Track your existing team. So yes, you've got a chart there to track your team members, but then what about the ones you've already got, ones that are already ticking away? So you need to have, again, this is just an example of a chart. So you've got your team member's name, how much retail has that team member done each month? What's the team turnover? What's the PIN level? How many front line have they got placing orders? That's another way that you can kind of gauge and look at it and see what they're doing, you know, and what the team are doing. Because if they've got a massive team turnover, but they've only got, say, 1 or 2 people placing orders, then maybe we need to work with them because it's obviously someone else in the team that's doing a lot of work. You want them to run with it themselves and take advantage of that. It's just little things like that that you can just keep a track on. Next, please, Helen. You know, we've got in the self journal that Helen has made, you've got everything in this. You've got your own tracking for your own activity. But then you've also got your tracking for your team, you know, for your period end. You want to be tracking things like, you know, how many active wide are you each month? How many people have you got placing orders over 200 BP? If you get 10 and you do it for 3 months in a row, then you hit 10 active wide. That's a great goal to hit that. Having things like that. How many people have you signed up? How many people have you activated? Have you placed the first order? How many people have your team signed up? How many people have they activated? You know, how many leads have you generated this month? All this stuff, what's your check? What's your PIN level? Everything like that. You need to make sure that every month you're checking it and you can keep reviewing it and you can keep seeing every period it go up and up and up. Next, please. So this is the journal that what Helen has printed up. Now this is on the group that you can print up yourself and you can use, and you can follow that then each month, and it keeps you on track because every day, if you've got like a to-do list which is in here, it's going to keep you every day doing what you know you need to do, rather than, you know, thinking the next day, well, I never did this or I never did that. So if you tick that off every day, and keep you on track. Next, please. Now the Easy Tracker. This is just a great place to be able to track your business. Now, I know that a lot of you will already know what the Easy Tracker is for, but some of you may be unsure with it. But on here, you can see how many new people have started your business that period. You know, you can see the top retailers. It'll show you every single person that's placed an order in your team. The top PSG, which is the top businesses. Again, you'll be able to see what everyone's done. You'll be able to see how many people have recruited. And really important ones that you need to be tracking is how many welcome rewards achievable. You can go on and you can see how many days people have got left for welcome rewards, and you can keep tracking them. Something I think is a really good one that I use is set reminders. There's a really good app you can get called Evernote, and you can set reminders for each team member, and it'll remind you when they've got halfway through the 30 days, or they've got a week to go, or they've got 3 days to go, and you can keep reminding them and keeping them on track with it. Next, please, Helen. So on here, you've got like your new starters that you can be checking each month and go through. And the reason why I showed you this one is, I don't know if you can see, but you've got across the top like the distributor name, the sponsor's name, the initiator, the personal sales. You can sort them in order. So if you wanted to like click on say like the sponsor name, it'll give you like all the people, for example, that Claire Templeton's got it, or all the people that Joe's got it, it'll have them all together. Or you can go on the side here and see who's placed the most orders out of all these people by sorting it. Next, please, Helen. And then you've got for tracking like your 10 active wide and for how many people have placed orders with yourself. I mean, I click at the top and I click sponsor names, and then this will bring up everyone in alphabetical order, so that this has got like mine and Chris's frontline people placing orders, and I can go along and count each period to make sure we're always on track for the 10 active wide, and we can just keep a count on that. We can see, you know, for other people in the team, how many people they've got frontline for them placing orders. Okay, next please, Helen. And the reason why we do this is because energy flows where attention goes. If you're paying attention to your business, to all the little things as well, then that's where all the energy is going to be thrown into your business. And this is where you're going to start to see your business grow, and you will go gold if you're following these steps. You're paying attention to your business. You're paying attention to your team members, and everything that you've got to do. Your business will grow, and you will become a gold business. So that's it, I think, Helen. Thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant, that, Claire. I'd seen the slides, but you never know what people are going to say, do you? So I love that. I've took loads of notes myself on that one. Obviously, we've already gone gold, but when you're trying to help people to go to gold as well. Couple of things, really. I mean, I've learned tonight, and I think this is the thing with attending the training. You always learn something new every time you listen to something, even though it's nothing really does change. It's mad, isn't it? I've never thought about using the Easy Tracker to track the 10 active wide, because I've always tracked it on the GSA, and you always have to go through and try and sort them and count them and all that. So that's a brilliant thing. And I use the Easy Tracker all the time, but I've never thought to use it for that one. So that's like a really big help. Thank you for that. But loads of other stuff as well, obviously. You know, I think drawing your circles with your business and all that, visualizing everything that you see and keeping on track of it does definitely help. So absolutely brilliantly put together. Not that I'd expect anything less from you, but absolutely fantastic. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they'd like to share or give any feedback or anything? Just going to open the chat because I'm not sure if there's anybody been typing in there. Success leave clues. It certainly does, Jane. Yeah, and Danielle's put in there, so true about personal development. I kept falling flat and hitting a brick wall until I started looking after myself, and Christmas turned my business around. Brilliant, Danielle. A couple of people are about to go. I know it's gone on a bit tonight. Natalie and Mark, determined to go to gold this year. Breaking it down into steps really makes it seem more achievable. We're already using a journal and it's really, really helping us. That's fantastic, Natalie. You did so well. I mean, you were one of the activations winners at the Momentum meeting, so that was absolutely fantastic to see. You know, you're really getting that momentum in your business. So I love that as well. The breaking it back down on that chart really made it seem more doable, didn't it? So it is just taking it in bite-sized chunks. Kelly Martin's just put brilliant training. Thanks, Helen and Claire. Gold, here I come. Come on, Kelly. Absolutely fantastic. Anybody else want to come and add anything? There's an eerie silence. Oh, there was a lot to take in there tonight, guys.
Can I ask something?
Of course you can.
How am I can't get my team to come on. I leave the messages, I've been doing voice notes, which is going to help towards me using the phone eventually. They're tagged in links. And it's all, I forgot to bring my phone in the bath, or it's just different things each week, and it just don't come on.
It is hard because obviously there's hundreds and hundreds of people in the group, but we still only get, in comparison with the amount of people we've got in the team, we still only get a small amount really attending.
We only ever seem to see the same faces every week.
Well, isn't it funny? Are they the ones that are growing the businesses and keeping coming on every week?
I actually put that in there today in a message I left for them, and saying like, you come to me saying you're not making any sales, and when you need to plug in, you know, it's training. Like Ellen always said, you know, you've got to learn to earn, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm banging my head against the brick wall.
You know what? It's just keep. You're not going to get everyone joined. I would just say keep focusing on. Not saying, oh no, you don't go with the team, but keep focusing on building a new team all the time, more and more people, and you'll just start to get new people joining. They'll just start to come through, won't they? Because sometimes we can be too busy focused on the ones that are not interested, and you're trying to drag them there. And if you don't want to, whereas when they start to see the success from others, and if they really want it, then they'll just start thinking, well, I'm going to have to go on these meetings.
Yeah.
They're on the meetings, aren't they?
Yeah, it just seems that we're just like the same group, isn't it, every week? And you get like the new ones coming on who are excited and they're doing things with the business. And it's trying to show the ones that are not, you know, this is what you're missing. But
yeah. You can get stuck in a rut that some people love, can't they? And even though they know it's going to help them, they don't necessarily want to help themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I know that myself because I get in a rut a lot, obviously, for reasons, you know, but I always still manage to climb out of it. I mean, Claire helps me, so I'm offering them, you know, we can help you with this, but just not getting, I'd say probably the wrong team members just need to carry on building.
I would say we probably get maybe between 5 and 10% of the team attending. So have a look at how many people you've got in your team, Jane, and how many people you do get on, because it's probably quite normal. And like Claire said, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So you can only tell people about it, you know. Maybe if you do a little team incentive and they get a point for attending the Zoom initially, and it's just once they've come on and seen a couple and realise that you can get something from it and you get some ideas, they'll get hooked on wanting to learn more then, but it's just getting them initially on that first one.
Yeah, I get frustrated because I know it'll do them good.
Yeah.
No, and it's not like it's an effort to, you know, who needs Coronation Street and all that crap on telly, you know what I mean? I've seen it.
These days, that's it. You can watch it on playback, can't you? You don't have to watch it there and then.
Well, I don't watch. You know, I've not watched any soap since starting this business.
No, I mean it's.
I just don't bother with TV.
To be perfectly honest with you, Jane, it's where you'll find the serious people and the ones that you will work with, the ones that you'll know. Once they start plugging into this, these are the ones that you need to spend your time with more. Never ever give up on anybody in the business. And you know, we've all got stuff going on our life. We've got to, you know, give everybody the best chance. But you know, Chris did a fantastic training. I know I wasn't on the Zoom last week, but I know he did it at the Momentum meeting. When you're spotting leaders, you've almost got to test people. You're going to find your leaders, because the people that do attend the training are the ones that will become the next leaders that come through in the business.
Yeah. And I know our Sarah shows her face sometimes, but that's because she's my daughter and I get on a case if she doesn't. So she'll pop in and she'll pick up from it.
Yeah.
But like I say, it's just like a couple of people will show their face for 5 minutes and then I've watched them disappear.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we can't, like I said, we can take a horse to water, but we can't make it drink the water. So you can only encourage them. When we do the feedback and review posts that we do, it's for us all to make people feel like they're missing something.
Yeah.
You know, oh my God, that was an amazing Zoom, and you know, and making them go, oh, what were they doing? No, I learnt this and I learnt that and I learnt this and I learnt that and they were great and these were, you know, and it's all them bits that everybody's saying that makes people go, oh, hang on a minute, what am I missing out on?
Yeah.
Bye, Jay. Hope everything's okay. See you soon. That's Jay and Lee by Get Home, by the way. Not you. Oh, Natalie's just said, absolutely brilliant Zoom tonight. Thanks, guys. Super excited. Give me the boost I needed. Oh, I know you've not got much connection at the hospital. But no, it is about us all working together to try and get more people on, because we know when, like Claire said in the training, it's exposing people. Then the next bit really is involving them in the training and the next step, because then they will upgrade themselves once they do that, once they see what's available. You know, when people go to meetings and trainings, they just upgrade themselves because the light bulb goes on then, doesn't it?
Mm.
Can I just say something a minute? When Jane said about getting people on the Zoom, then tonight, Jane, I did put an incentive in my chat of offering everybody who attended Zoom tonight will be entered into the draw to win a scratch card. Now, that scratch card is only going to be £1.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth that, because I did have quite a lot of people attending tonight.
Brilliant.
Even though, you know, some of them have left, but they had the training from Helen first, and then I seen them leaving. But then the ones then who's interested in team building and who is growing their businesses have obviously stayed on then for Claire's training. But once you get them exposed into a first Zoom meeting, then they'll follow on week by week.
Oh, cheers for that. Surprising what they'll do for the scratch card, isn't it?
It is, yeah, they're amazing.
Took it last year. Yeah, I might do that with them next week and see.
Yeah.
It's
worth a try.
Definitely. Maybe, Jane, you'd like to do your testimonial for us, then they'll come on and support and listen to you.
Maybe. Maybe. I'll have a dabble. I'll put pen to paper this week.
No, all right.
All right.
No pressure, but we'd love to hear your story.
I know. I get a little bit nearer each week.
Yeah. Stretch yourself out of that comfort zone. Step out.
I know, yeah.
Thingy did a brilliant training, didn't she, at the weekend? What did she call it? The comfort zone, the stretch zone, and the something else?
Yeah, that's what that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The panic zone.
Panic zone. Yeah, you go from the comfort zone to your stretch zone, and then you go into your panic zone.
Oh, I can hear that, all right. I'm reading a book at the minute that says she fears and do it anyway.
Oh yeah, Susan Jeffers.
Yeah, I'm getting quite into that, and I made a thing that I'm doing a Fear Friday, and each Friday I'm going to do something that I wouldn't normally do. And I actually picked up the phone this Friday and I spoke to my mum for 45 minutes, and she's only heard off me twice since Christmas.
Oh.
And she only lives about 800 yards away. But being agoraphobic and then not being able to pick up a phone and stuff, to me that was, and she burst into tears and spent like most of the 45 minutes just flabbergasted that I'd picked the phone up. So this Friday I'm going to do something different, and then again until I get there.
Brilliant. Keep pushing yourself to do these little things and they all will build up.
Yeah, I do the voice clips and that, but I always worry because of medication and I swear I think everyone thinks I'm pissed, but I'm not. I swear I'm not.
When people get to know you, they'll know.
Yeah. So I listen to myself back and I think, oh my God, I sound like a very skinful. And I haven't.
It's worse than listening to yourself back.
I know. I listen to myself back, think I sound like my mum.
That's when you start to think you sound like your mum, isn't it? Like, oh.
Oh, I do it a lot. It's like with my girls now, shouting at the boys. They open their mouth to shout and I fall out. And I think, I don't know where they picked it up from.
Oh, right, I don't know what time it is.
It is 10:05.
Oh, we've had a late one tonight, haven't we? So, unless anybody else has got anything that they'd like to say, maybe we should call it a night.
There's only 15 of us left on.
Yeah, I know, everybody dwindles away at this point, which is fine. Oh, night, Angela.
Good night.
Night night.
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna.
I found my mute button.
Ah,
No,
night night, love.
Good night, guys.
Night night.
I'm off as well, guys. Thanks tonight.
Okay, see you next time, next week. Bye.
You will.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.